Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this Hurricanes career mode. We are sitting top of the table, still undefeated after a big win over the Western Force. And in the last episode, we have got another international manager offer. Last time it was Laos. See who it is this time. El Salvador. Once again, appreciate the offer, but we're going to be rejecting it. So let's get into this match up against the Brumbies here. They are sitting in 6th at the moment on the overall standings. Just for anyone wondering, here is the table. Canes at the top of the bunch. We have only had one game where we did not receive the winning bonus point. The Blues in 2nd. And then the Waratahs, Reds, Fijian draw, and the Brumbies. The other New Zealand sides, with the exception of the Blues, seem to be really struggling. Right, we have selected our lineup. And we have once again got a new international manager offer. Still waiting for that Cambodia one to come through. And it's Nicaragua, who do offer us the position. Once again, we're going to turn it down, even though they're giving us 9 days to think about it. It took about 9 seconds. So we are away from home for this matchup. We are sitting 9 wins in a row. We would love nothing more than to make it 10. I believe that we are getting so many international offers because of the points that we did receive for that 5 in a row. Team of Whainā Nuku. At number 15 here for the Brumbies. Tom Wright and Andy Muirhead as their back 3. And then for the Hurricanes, we have actually gone with the exact same lineup as we had for the last game. It worked pretty nicely. Cade Banks at 15. It was a good spell for Ruben Love. And Will Tucker had an absolute blinder in the game up against the Force. This referee, he's one to watch. Last game, he penalised us 9 times. And I said about it, only about 3 or 4 of those were actually reasonable. He was giving us his offside when we were using our back line. Was a bit of a unique one, but GIO Stadium, looking very nice. There's Jacob Devery. A solid performance last game, and same with Tyrell Lomax, who almost got a breakaway try. Kenny Naholo. He got caught by a prop last episode, so hopefully a bit more pace here. We actually learned how to retain our own kickoffs in the last episode too, so we might have to try that again. Nicely taken by Cade Banks. And they almost wanted to go for the rolling maul there. Right, Roygar, let's start passing to the man we want to. There we go. Lomax almost going through. Duplessis Karefi in massive open space now. Oh, we switched sides, but we still managed to find him. Big bump off from Isaiah Walker-Leawiri. Roygar to the short side. Muirhead trying to flirt with that offside line. Oh, stuck him behind the breakdown. Lomax moves it well. Bit of draw and pass. Wouldn't hurt here. We see Karefi tackled well by the Brumbies defence. Roygaard offloads it off to Braden Yossi, Caleb Delaney. Even though Flanders is back from his suspension, I decided to give him another chance. That's going to be a great steal in the breakdown from the Brumbies, and James Slipper, 40 metres out from the line. Good attack and play here from the Canes. Inside ball from Naholo. Oh, and counter ruck from the Brumbies again. Well, it seems to be James Slipper who pops up with that position when it happens. There's about 4 guys offside for us, but none of which would have been penalised by the looks of it. Delaney almost through. That was James Slipper again. Where isn't that man at the moment? He's probably going to be out wide here. Make the next tackle. Roygar pick and go. Goes out now. Inside ball. It's a little bit scrappy. Oh, counter ruck from the Brumbies. That is now 3 in a row, so they obviously have higher stats than us, although to be fair, we've been taking it straight back too. Whoa, that was a big slap from Delaney, but I've given him credit for about 10 things. Oh, great passing from the Brumbies. That's a bit high from Braden Yossi. That's going to be a shame too, because he has been in some terrific form. Luckily, no yellow card. It is great that the AI are now actually passing the ball more than once, even if it does mean that they do lose the ball a little bit. In terms of meters, I don't think we're going to catch him. Oh, no. Cade Banks has done extremely well. Pitu Jensen always just that little bit behind. That was a great pickup by Valentini, almost through, but last-ditch effort from Kenny Naholo. Oh, and he's offside too. He wouldn't go back on. He wanted to run towards the try line, except we didn't have the ball. Right, this is a big decision for the Brumbies. Are they going to take the 3 here? It is straight out in front of the post. We'll give them the lead in this game, and they do. This will be the first time in quite some time that we have been down in a game. But honestly, with that break that they made, maybe it's just a little bit of trying to G the team up a little bit more, but maybe we're happy that they're taking the 3. Could have been worse, but 30 minutes in, we are now going to try that short kickoff that we used in the last episode. See if it works again. We're going to go here. We're going to hold this down. We're going to go about there. And we're going to chase this one with Jacob Devery. No, he didn't go up for it that time. Braden Yossi, he might as well just keep on tackling flat out because he's not playing next week. Unless, of course, we can try and negotiate that suspension. Downfield from Ryan Lonergan. Cade Banks. Got to take that one. Who's going to grab it? Don't kick it into touch, boys. It's gone out. I think they want to take it quickly, do they? Yes, they do. Oh, and he's thrown it to himself. The ref says play on. The game's broken. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. How long are we going to have to wait? Someone get in there. Get the turnover, steal the ball, jump on it, do something. Stick your arms up if you're having fun. Yeah. Why did he have to do that? Why did Muirhead have to ruin it for everyone? Now we're stuck on the ground. What are these two having a chat about? What are you guys up to? Can I just walk over here and... Hey, how are you? It's a free roam game. Tell him to wake up. Hey, ref. Oh, how far can I push you? Look how far away I've pushed him. He's not going to be able to give any sort of penalties from this position. Right, this is going to be one of those games, unfortunately, that I think if this says if you cancel, you forfeit this game. Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes. Is this going to count as a loss? Oh, no, we can just... Wait. We can just go back in? Surely, like, people will just use that to their advantage, won't they? If they're losing a game, they'll just cancel out. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That one's not going to go the 10. Nice pick up by the Brumbies. But yeah, it's one of those ones that we can't help the broken game glitches. So what we're going to do, I know it seems bad, right? Like, it seems really bad, but we're going to let them score here. Just because they did have 3 points. So I feel like it's a bit rough to not let them have some form. Now, they didn't have to score it between the posts. Is this match fixing? I guess it kind of is, isn't it? But Noel Alicio to line up the kick. So they did get the first 3, but I've decided to give them the first 7. See if we can get back into this game. And it might be quite challenging because they were very good in the breakdowns, at least in that last match. Don't know whether or not that is what is going to continue here. I think that's the only glitch that we've had across all our games that has actually stopped our game completely that we've had to cancel out. So we're probably doing quite well being already at double digits for the episode numbers. Now passing it back across here for the Brumbies. Another try now, and oh, that's really bad. Like really, really bad. That was almost above his head. I think last game we had Braden Yossi get one, didn't we? So I guess that's just the trend. Roy Guard. Across to Duplessis, Karefi, Devery, interception for the Brumbies. They move up to 22 metres out. Nice tackle from Peter Umanga Jensen. Noticing already our guys aren't really getting into those breakdowns as often as I'm pressing the button. Which is an interesting one. Perhaps fatigue is once again setting in. Great 2-man tackle there. Riley Hohepa, the first man in that breakdown. And now once again it will be kicked downfield from Ryan Lonergan. That's donked Kenny Naholo on the forehead. Charging sideways, just got enough pace to get round Valentini. In fact, he's got enough pace to get round most of this Brumbies defence. Haven't got any clean steals as of yet, but I don't think it will be a mile away. Roy Guard. Back across to Karefi. Draw and pass. Yossi goes out to Umanga Jensen. Man tackle on him. Roy Guard. Back across to the side to Duplessis. Karefi got stuck in behind the breakdown. Off to Devery. Oh, it's another interception from the Brumbies, although we get straight back in there with Braden Yossi. Another kick coming from Lonergan. That seems to be a bit of a trend at the moment in this match. Can get round one guy. No. Great tackle made again. The Brumbies holding strong defensively, but Isaiah Walker, Leo Wiri, great bit of pace shown. Almost got a step away too, the big man. Now Roy Guard off to Tucker. This is starting to look a little bit better for us. Just need to get a couple passes in quick succession that find hands. Riley Hohepa moves up to 25 or so metres out from the line. Now back across. Good attacking. To 35 minutes in this contest. If we can shift it now. Draw and pass. Draw and pass. There we go. That's looking nice. One more out wide. Cade Banks tries to step inwards. Oh, out to Lomax. Offloads to Riley Hohepa, and it's going to be that offside glitch. Unfortunately, that was our best chance of the half to be able to score it. But now the Brumbies, they will relieve the pressure. Going to be a tough game. We're already 37 minutes in, and we are yet to get points on the board. Brumbies have made us look pretty ordinary for the first half of this contest. They've got steals in the breakdown. Luckily for us here, we're going to get a steal at line-out time. No, I thought I was going to talk it into existence, but sadly was not the case. 3 men in there for the Canes. One of the Brumbies, but the steal is not on. Right, this is our chance here. Passing it across, Lomax. Another flick. Oh, it's that offside one again. See, no one's offside there, and it's bloody annoying. Tell you what, that wouldn't have been a mile off being a steal. Lonergan picks it up. He'll boot it into touch, and the Brumbies going into the break, leading 7-0 up against this Hurricane side. Lomax looks frustrated. Yossi's got his eyes closed. Tackles, we've made 36. We've missed 12. They've been all over us in terms of those bump-offs. We've had hardly any possession. We've had a lot of territory, and we need to fire back. This is definitely our biggest test of this Rugby 25 career mode. Can the Canes find a way of fighting through this tough Brumbies side, or are we going to find ourselves with our first loss? It would have been 10 in a row. You don't want to lose that. Kicked off by Noah Lalicio. The thing is, I just want to say right now, I could be fending, right? And be bumping them off, but I feel like that's a very cheap way of scoring. That's going to be a big chance now, though, for Kini Naholo, but he hangs on to it. Umaga Jensen not throwing the offload. Already, it seems like the Brumbies are running a little bit slower in this half, which is great news for us. Perhaps we are too, though. Now off. Big run from Isaiah Walker. Leowiri goes on the outside. Cade Banks dodges one, tries to pass it back inwards, and it hits the face of the Brumbies player. They have survived yet again. I would say they'll kick from here. Now we're going to go for that maul, but they've stolen it, the Brumbies. All over us like a rash, but great steal from Caleb Delaney. He's really stepped up across these two games. Tucker goes across now. Doesn't want to pass. Xavier Numia. On forward here. Duplessis Karefi pops it up to Maino. What a moment it could be for that young man if he can be one of the reasons that we win this game. Roygaard. Back to Karefi again. It's just very good scramble defence from the Brumbies. Every time we think there's half a little gap opening up, they shut it down and they stop it straight away. Roygaard. Off now to Braden Yossi Karefi. That's here for Natunani Punevai, who's had a lot more minutes throughout this season than I thought he would have, just in terms of the last little while. Kini Naholo passes off to Peter Umaga Jensen. We're through finally. 50 minutes it took, but the Hurricanes are on the board. And Peter Umaga Jensen, the man who gets it. He's also a guy who, up until a couple weeks ago, Riley Higgins was getting that starting 12 jersey. That looked more forward than any of the passes that the refs called offside for. But we will take it. This is an important kick, which makes me a bit nervous because my kicking skills in this game still are not perfect. I think if we go here, we should hopefully be close enough. Yes, it's gone over. 7-all now between the Brumbies and the Canes. I feel like that was the try that we needed. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. I was very nervous throughout that first half. But we haven't conceded a huge amount of tries in recent times. But the Brumbies could be the side to change that. Roygaard off to Hohepa. Now they're starting to struggle a little bit fatigue-wise. Oh, it's another offside. It was just a perfect offload. And this might actually be 3 points here for the Brumbies. The referee's explaining a rule that he doesn't even know. Back across Yossi. Always will run the ball hard. Here comes a big carry from the youngster Maino. To the left again. Tucker. One more. Passes off to Isaiah Walker. Leo Wiri. He's had almost the game of his life, to be honest. Devery. To Delaney. We're 40 metres from the Brumbies line. Duplessis Karefi. Now we've got numbers. Luckily, that's not counted as an offload. Cade Banks, he hasn't got a huge amount of pace, but he might just have enough. 15 out from the goal line now. Tucker runs it hard to Laney. 10 metres from the line, and the Brumbies get themselves another steal in the breakdown, but we're ready to try and do the same. Big moment here in this contest. If we can get it, yes we do. It's Braden Yossi again who manages to get the steal. Now passed off. We've got numbers to the left-hand side. Come on, no. Isaiah Walker-Leawiri decides against passing at that time. Oh, poor pass from Roygard, but picked up by Naholo. It is a gift. I almost cut back too far there. But Kini Naholo in the 63rd minute will score the try. Roygard, maybe it was a plan all along. Picked up and lured in Leonikatau, and then it was only Slipper to try and catch him. And Naholo gets his first try in quite some time, it feels like. But Riley Hohepa, we cannot understate how important these 2 points are. And it goes down the middle. 17 minutes remaining. 14 points to 7 in favour of the Hurricanes. Smile on Kini Naolo's face. Almost a little thumbs up there. Passing out wide. Oh, I've run away from him big time. Great tackle from Naholo. He's really coming to his own in the last little moment too. Back into the pocket again. They're still going backwards here, the Brumbies, but now this is their chance out wide. Tries to step, but we are there to make sure the tackle is completed. Another good tackle. That's Yossi's all day, every day, but he can't get the... Oh, he does get the steal. My apologies. I didn't realise he had got it so clean. But now one more on the outside. Oh, I could see Valentini lurking there, waiting for his chance. Braden Yossi up the middle. Across to Lomax. Receives the bullet pass. On the step was Peter Umunga Jensen. That seems like a silly decision. Not as silly as this one. We're going to try and run it back. Kick it sideways. Oh no. Oh no, please go out. Oh, wait. No, we've been penalised for... Wait, they've been penalised for offside. Oh no. That was a cross kick that almost cost us the game. I tried to kick it out, but it almost turned into a beautiful one for the Brumbies, but luckily we found a guy who was in an offside position. Oh. It's donked him on the head. It's only just gone out, but we will take it. That's the thing. We, in a way here, we can help the other New Zealand sides. The Brumbies weren't sitting too badly on the table, in about 4th or somewhere around there, I believe. And I would like to help a couple of the other Kiwis get that little bit further up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and rolling maul, and we're going to try and score another try to stop the Brumbies from getting that bonus point. Sitting about 15 metres out. Roygard with a wide cutout pass here to the side would be massive. Beautiful offload. Yossi, one more, and that is the try that will take away the Brumbies bonus. Keon Maino again. That young man's got a huge future in front of him. 55 rated. Braden Yossi, what a game he's had. Is he going to have enough juice on it? It's coming round. It's coming round. We're not going to see it. I think it hit the post. But it will be the end of the contest. 19 points to 17. We were down 7-0 at half time, but we fought back. He's asleep. Wake up, mate. Yeah. Good on him. Got to the game even after a big night out. It is a big night for the Hurricanes. 10 in a row now on the table. We are sitting in a dominating position, but that was the closest we have been to losing a game, I feel. Other than maybe the very first contest up against the Crusaders. But looking at the possession stat, we managed to bring it back to 50-50. That was the difference. Second half, we could hang on to the ball that little bit more and then managed to get the win. Oh, that's brutal. Will Tucker has been charged with a grade 3 careless tackle. Now, everyone will know how strong that man has been for us in the last little while. So what we're going to do is we're going to dispute it. Because at worst, if he gets found guilty, gets his 3 matches. But if we can get that down to 1 or 2, I think that would be a massive win for us. And the verdict is he's going to be suspended for 3 matches anyway. But I guess it's going to give another opportunity to one of our other locks We didn't receive the bonus point for that game. We are sitting on 48. As we can see there, the Brumbies have dropped down into 7th. Helping the Crusaders get a little bit closer to the playoffs, but nonetheless, our next game will be up against the Chiefs. Hopefully, we're able to get the win there, but thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.